Hi beauties, how are you doing? I'm doing so good. I am just happy and I'm loving life. And I finally have my makeup vanity area set up. It's a little bit different from what I had in New York, obviously. And bear with me, I have a lot of natural light in this room, but I do not have backlight yet. Let's see. My vanity is a little bit different. Once I get the room a little bit more the way I want it to be perfectly, Evie ways, I'll show you my vanity and how I have it set up. Of course, when you're moving into somebody else's space, it's always, you have to make compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. So, I come with a little bit of stuff, but mine was bulky because it was clothes and makeup and things that I needed to use. And then when the rest of my things come, I, have a few boxes, but mainly not really anything to even take out of the boxes. But we've been compromising quite well. He also, my boyfriend, has 2 sons, so we also have to be courteous of their space and what they're used to as well. But everything is just going really, really good. I decided to sit down and do a get ready with me. I need to make a couple of vlogs today, so I was like, why don't I just make a vlog about me getting ready? I know there's lots of questions going on and people are wondering what's up, what happened. There will be a video about that, but for now, just try to be happy for me, try to give me some space, and just try to understand that I am doing the best I can, and I hope that you follow along and watch my journey. So with that, I'm just going to start doing my makeup. Okay, so I have my mirror, because you all know I cannot see. So I have my trusty mirror here. Today's I have filtered back to using my Ride or Die Clinique moisturizer. I use it at night after I've washed my face and showered, whatnot, and then I use it in the mornings as well. Actually, I have not put this on this morning, so I will just go ahead and put a little bit on. It really doesn't take a lot, and my face, like I said, is super healthy right now. And it's just so soft and it feels amazing. So I have a lot of samples from like my last few purchases, and this is one of them. It is Glam Glow Nude Glow. It's a mega illuminating moisturizer. I don't like to put any products, even though this is a moisturizer, I don't like to put any products until I put just a baseline moisturizer. So this has a little bit of tint in it, but I'm just gonna go on with my finger. Oh, whoa, that is way too much. Yeah, you don't need that much, but since I squirted it out everywhere, I'll go ahead and use it. And the Glam Glow, I have to say, is some of the best smelling facial products. If you like creamsicle at all, even a little bit, you will love this product because it makes me want to lick my face. Like seriously, just lick my face. And for me, I like using a tinted moisturizer now. I really, really, really like this product. So I'm using my Essence eyebrow pencil in the shade Brown. It's 02 Brown to be exact. And I'm just gonna do my eyebrows really fast.
So something I've been asked a lot was, how does, wearing glasses and makeup go together? Like, how do you make it work? Honestly, for me, I put makeup on like you're gonna see my face. I don't think about the glasses, usually. a lot of the looks that I do, I probably wouldn't wear them. I'm just being honest. So, I mean, glasses don't fit to me really, other than it lets me, you know, try different things that I may not have tried otherwise. I remember when I wore the really orange and yellow look out in public, I was like, oh my god, what are people thinking about me right now? But then I realized you really couldn't tell exactly how bold my eye was when I had glasses on. So it really didn't bother me that much. And as you can see, when I'm doing my eyebrows, like, the drawing on doesn't matter so much as the, what is this, shading. And this is part of the reason why I do not do my foundation first, is because I like the power to wipe. Oh god, I really need to pluck my eyebrows.
So I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape that everybody has. I'm just going to blot it on my eye. And I am going to dab it with my Beauty Blender. One of my friends the other day said, oh my god, I did not understand why you needed eye primer. It makes the world of difference. And I was like, well, yes, it does. It really, really does. But also, you can use concealer as well. And she's like, really? I was like, yes. Because I know not everybody has the money to go out and buy all the different things that we're told we need. My Natural Matte by Too Faced. It has some really pretty, it doesn't even have a mirror in it, but these are the shades. Take my Naked Urban Decay Smoky Palette and use these colors. So ever since I moved, I've been having my brushes in this tin, and I need to wash them. So this weekend I've got to get some brush cleaner. What brush cleaner do you use? Honestly, it's so bad, but for the longest I was using Dawn. I know it's horrible for your brushes. So this is my 22-1 SE by MAC. It is a blending brush. This brush is a good probably 12 years old. And it still works, and it's still great. So I'm going to take the shade Heaven and just put it all over my lid. With honey butter. I'm just going to go on my lid. Day things. So I'm going to go in with the shade Whiskey, and I'm just going to do a little bit on the top of my crease. I think I'm going to go with Smolder, and I'm going to switch to the brush that it comes with, although it's a blending brush as well basically, but I don't want to put the dark on my good blending brush. So I'm going to go right over where I went with Whiskey. That's something someone always asks me is, do you plan out your looks? No. I never know how this is going to turn out until it's done. I might hate this. This blog may never get shown. It's just the way I am. So I'm going to go in with this Slanted and Armor. It's these two silver colors right here. So I'm just gonna go in with, I don't know, I feel like Dagger is a little too blue for me. This is Dagger. I think I'm gonna just go back in with Smolder with just a little bit of Black Market mixed in with it, just to take it a little bit darker. Not that brush. Switch your brushes up, Evie. I go in with the makeup wipe and I just make my line a little bit more distinctive. When you get it pretty decent looking, you go back in with your blending brush. Well, I always feel ridiculous when I'm doing this. I feel like if you're watching me, you probably know how to put on makeup. And then you're probably sitting there saying, what the hell is she doing? So my channel, I want it to go in a little bit of a different direction. I was used to be doing makeup and everything and fashion, but it was mainly me just hiding everything I couldn't talk about. And I really want to be more open about my life. I want you just to see my day-to-day a little bit more, a little bit of my trials, but also mainly my triumphs. Yeah, and I know I'm gonna have some like house stuff coming up that I want to show and share, and I just really am excited about where I hope this vlog can go. I may totally fall on my face, honestly, doing it, but it's something that right now I don't have a lot of friends local, and you know, I'm lonely a lot of times, so I just kind of really want to just reach into myself and find a way to be more creative and interesting and just share it. So I'm going to go in with Heaven. I'm going to go in with Heaven, and I'm just going to go on top. And I'm putting a lot on, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. I'm just gonna go around that a little bit. You can't even see what I'm doing. You're about to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just packing it on. Then I'm gonna go in the little, around the dark. I'm just blending it out a little bit. Blending it down. Taking a little bit more, going into the corner on both sides. Just making sure it all blends nicely. And honestly, I think that's gonna be it. And I'm sitting in a practically broken chair because we are still talking about what kind of chair to get for my vanity. And if I just collapse, then we can all laugh, right? So I got asked by Simply Naked Beauty Lash Science 3D Fiber Mascara if I would just try out their product. And I got it in the shade Black. So this is me unboxing it. Oh. It comes in this box. I'll show you right now. This is them. You should look them up, definitely. I will have links in the comment section. So this case is super nice. Oh my god, it's like diamond, like printed material, leather type thing. So you open it up and this is what you see with the instructions. It comes with a spoolie And a minute, what is this? Okay, this is the fibers, and then this is the gel. So it's really good sizes. Let me see what it says. So step 1, apply a thin coat of Lash Science gel from the middle of your lashes to the tips on one eye only. Apply steps 1 through 3, one eye at a time. So step 2 is immediately while the gel is still wet, apply Lash Science fibers by gently wiping them from the middle to the tips. No pressure is needed. Do not apply fibers to the base of your lashes. You don't want to get fiber in your eyes. Okay, I'm honestly a little nervous about this because I have very sensitive eyes. So let me try this. So this is the gel. I wonder, it didn't say whether to do it on top or bottom of your lashes. I guess we will see. Honestly, I've never wore anything with like this before. Wow. What have I been missing out on? So step 3, let the fibers stick. Wait 20 seconds, then seal them in with Lash Science gel, taking care to coat all the fibers so they don't come off. Then let dry. Now do steps 1 through 3 on the other eye. Wow. Can you see the difference between my two eyes? Oh, I forgot. Can you see the difference? I don't know if you're picking it up, the difference. This is not a good shot of me. Let's not put my non-finished face that close to the camera. So, has it been like 20 seconds? I think so. Where's the gel? Oops. I'm going to have to do my research now to see if you can do this to the bottom as well. Yes, I know it's not a pretty face that I make. Maybe that went on a little too thick that time. So while that dries for 20 seconds, so for glam lashes, apply 2 to 3 more coats, repeating 1 through 3 above until you reach your desired lash volume and length. Brush them out again when the last coat has dried. Wow, the chick on this paper has mega lashes. Can we see that? I don't know if I'm gonna be that excitable about it. Maybe I'll do 2 coats, just for the heck of it. I bet, can you see how that little lash just like has a mind of its own down there? I didn't curl my lashes today because I wanted to see how this was on my lashes without me doing anything to it. So while that one's drying, I want to go back over here and do another coat like it said. I wonder, since you're not supposed to go all the way down, if you could like put mascara on before. Because when I wear black mascara such as this, you can really tell when I don't go to the base. I have very, very light eyes. Should I do that again? I don't know. Okay, that's waiting 20 seconds. Okay. I'm going to take this and wipe the bottom. I think I'm going to put some mascara. So now I'm going to go back with the gel and just final coat it like it says. I mean, it doesn't look bad. So it says to brush them after the final coat. So I found this spoolie. So I'm just gonna brush down like they said to. Well, when you brush, there is fallout. We're just gonna wipe that away. So that was my, I will do, after I've wore them 2 or 3 times, I will probably do just a review on them. And also how to take it off. But this is my first attempt. I'm just gonna go on with my face. So I have 3-in-1 replenishing, but I'm like really, I'll just use it. So I'm just putting 2 pumps of Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer SPF. To wet my beauty blender a little bit more, I'm using my Matte Finish Finishing Matte Spray. It's just what I use. I like the way it works. So I'm just dabbing it I honestly don't know why I put it on my hand. I guess I'm so used to watching people do that. I'm like, maybe I should do it too. Do you feel like you fall prey to doing things that you've normally do one way and it works fine, but because you see people doing it another way, you change how you do it? Okay, so I know there's a whole controversy between the blot and the smear. I smear first. Oh my god. I smear and then I blot. Because I don't have time to sit here and blot for 400 hours. I am so glad for the people that do have time to do that, but not me. It already takes me 400 hours to get ready. And that is funny because Jeremy is not used to having a spouse that puts on makeup. I don't guess his ex-wife wore makeup or whatnot. So he's not used to that. So I make sure to have warned him multiple times that if he wants me to be ready to go somewhere, I'm going back and forth between using It by Under Eye and my Ride or Die Age Rewind. Hello. Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I'm just going to use this today because I feel like it has a little bit of a wider effect, a lightning effect. And I want every part of my eye to be light except for the dark part. I start out with my finger, as you can see, and then I just go back with my beauty blender. And if it's a really bad day, I'll use both, just to be honest. See the difference that makes? Of course, you just want to kind of blend it out a little bit. So I'm going to just use my Airspun. And I will be very honest about something. The older I get, the more Airspun does not work for me. Okay, and I have way too much on my sponge. This is too much. But I'm just gonna put it here anyway. Put it on my nose. This will make you crack. So if you have wrinkles, I'd watch out. Because I just want that to set. Especially since I don't know this mascara. I don't know if it'll transfer. But if it does, then I will at least be able to get it off easier. So sometimes when I do that, I need to like just make this not look so hard lined. I don't like a hard line. I like things soft. So I like this brush for contour, but I've never used this before for contouring. I've used it for other things. So I'm going to try it out. What's it gonna bother? So what I'm using is Wet n Wild's Magelio contouring palette. This is what we're working with. And yeah, let's see how this works. So I'm just gonna do the, ooh, might be a little too dark. You know it. We all doing the Kardashian 3. Everybody is doing it. Don't judge me. Let's just, so it will this, can you blend it out with this? Let's just not do that. Let's just use this. So this is a highlight. I'm doing it here. Whew. You know I'm gonna go in with some glitter, don't freak out. This is gonna be so dark on me, but somebody give it to me for my birthday. The ones that shall remain nameless. Yep, way too dark for me. Okay, we know this is not Steve Laurent blush. I'm Blushing is the shade, but we can clearly see that this is way too dark for me. So I'm just gonna take this off-brand big poofy brush and try to save my face. I'm just gonna go in with this middle shade. It's lighter. It is Kristen Leanne, and it's the middle shade on the palette. And I'm just gonna put some of that there, and there, and there. And I'm definitely one of those people that cannot have too much. It's like too much sparkle? No, not me. I don't know what you're talking about. I go in with the darker shade on the side of my nose. I like how it looks like sun-kissed. We'll do a plum lip. Look the greatest when I don't have lips. So I'm going to take my Sexy Mother Pucker and by Soap and Glory. It's a plumper. I'm just going to go over it. Then I'm going to go with Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Addiction. I'm going to use my Better Than Sex waterproof. I'm using the Essence Make Me a Brow. I'm just going over my brows. Just going back in with my MAC. And yeah. So So I hope you enjoyed me blabbing, just being natural. Was a little nervous, to be honest, because I haven't done this in quite some time. Yeah, so I know I was a little nervous and probably a little all over the place, but I wanted to just kind of do this to get back into the swing of things and get used to it again. And I know my makeup videos aren't my most watched videos, but makeup is my passion and I do love it. And like I told you before, I do have a lot of new things planned. And I just really hope that my channel can grow. I hope that our friendships can grow and everything like that. So before I have to snot up the whole screen and mess up my makeup because my nose is running, I'm just gonna go, and I hope to see you again soon. Remember, be your own beautiful, because at the end of the day, it's you that has to live with you and nobody else. And I'm really, really learning that right now, and it feels amazing to be coming into myself. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and remember, be your own beautiful.